So when it comes to thinking about microservices and how you orchestrate the back end of various different heterogeneous applications, there's sort of two competing philosophies. There's sort of the SOA-based philosophy that comes from the early 2000s, which is that, hey, we have a bouquet of services and they're available to you and go build stuff out of it. And then there's what I think is a more modern approach, which is based on microservices. And these are actually guided by the business. So the business will say, I need this, and I need this, and I need this. Go, technologists, and build the services that I want. That, in my opinion, is the right way to do it, because then you're being guided by the purpose that you're trying to implement, rather than being limited by the tools that you had from 10 years ago. So in this context, what I think that you should be really thinking about is, how can I make sure that I'm serving a business purpose? And to me, what that means is building out your services in the way that serve the business. So build out your process diagram, make sure that the business is nodding their head yes and saying, yes, this is what we want. And then go manipulate, change, modify, create the services they need in order to be able to achieve that end. Technology is not cool if it doesn't serve a purpose. This is the difference between engineers and scientists. Engineers build stuff that's practical. Scientists build stuff that's whiz-bang. At some point, if you're in the business field, you've got to decide if you're an engineer or a scientist. Nothing against scientists. My father was a scientist. Amazing. Way smarter than I ever am. But me, I like to solve practical problems. And to me, that means that I am driven by the needs of my customers to solve business problems. And to me, what that means is I take the path of least resistance and not the most complicated whiz-bang thing that I can think of. My name is Max Young. I'm the CEO of Capital BPM. We are the Platinum Partner of the Year for Camunda for the entire American continent in 2025 and 2026. Oh, not 2026, 2024. Hopefully 2026 too. If you have questions, comments, if you want to get in touch with us, you can respond to this video. You can contact me at info@capbpm.com. I really love talking about this stuff. This is the funnest part of my job. So I would love to be corrected. I would love to be educated. I'd love to hear a perspective that's different than my own. Or, you agree with me, give me a high five or a like or something like that. Thanks a lot.